All right, my man. State your name and let them know you on Real Talk with Nick.
Yo, my name is Omar. I'm a true talk with the Knicks. I'm a huge fan since day one.
All right, and you on Real Talk with Nick. All right, my man. So now that the Knicks is in motion, we in the mix. It could be worse.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your additions and takeaways, man? When we speak
My additions pretty much with the squad that we have, we're pretty good, and we have the potential, especially with Brunson coming in and doing the whole point guard thing. I think we're pretty good as well with Randall.
Do you like that pickup with Jalen Brunson?
I do like the pickup. I think he's really good at distributing the ball, and he's very consistent when it comes to doing that. What the Knicks need is just that one star to be able to do a lot of that work as well. So I feel like if we have that one elite player, I think the Knicks would go somewhere.
Okay, now I'm gonna piggyback back on our point guard, Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
What is it that you don't like about him? If you was to critique Jalen Brunson, what would it be?
I mean, to be honest with you right now, I think that he's taking too much of the load. I think he's good at passing. I think he's good at scoring. But sometimes I think he relies on himself too much to do a lot of the work. We got to rely on Randall to do his part. We got to rely on Obi to do his part. We need to rely on those shooting guards that we have to be able to shoot it. So I feel like he takes it on too much. He's no Jordan, but he needs to be able to share and share that responsibility. And I think he's taking it way too much on himself. And that's why he gets hurt from time to time.
And you speaking of
Brunson. Yeah.
Okay.
But I got to say this, though. This is the first time we have an elite point guard since what? Mark Jackson, we'll say? Right?
Okay.
So
I go with that.
It's been a long time since we had a distributor. So that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Okay. I like to jump with RJ.
Okay.
During the summer, he was in the trade talks and all this with Donovan Mitchell. Now that you see the way the season has been going, do you think it was a bad move that the Knicks didn't acquire Donovan Mitchell?
Oh, that's a given for sure, man. They should have given him up and all these draft picks, including OB, just to be able to get that dude. Just to see him play against the Knicks on two of those games, he scored easily 30+. And with him, it looks like he just shoots the ball however he wants, and the shit just gets in.
Okay, so you're not high.
We definitely lost out on the elite player, and I think he's definitely one that we should have gotten, regardless of what we would have lost.
Okay, so you're not high on RJ this season.
I mean, I'm not high on him, and the reason for that because we have players already within the team that could do the type of work that he's doing already.
Like who?
Well, when I think of Obi, he drives the ball right in. He definitely could shoot the ball from the outside, from three, from time to time. So I think with someone like Obi, I think we have someone in the RJ caliber skills. But the only difference we're not seeing it as much is because Obi gets hurt a lot, and also because he's coming off the bench. But if you have him playing a small forward at that height, I think he could do a lot of the work that RJ is doing, in my opinion.
All right. Now speaking of Obi.
Yeah.
Do you think Julius Randle is hurting his development? Because, when we speak of the coach.
No, most definitely.
No?
I mean, most definitely.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, I mean, just like I said, if we have Obi more on the court, I think he'll be doing some of the RJ work. But because he's on the bench and not getting a lot of the minutes that he should, I think Randle is definitely affecting his growing opportunities because he's sitting more on the bench. From my understanding, Obi takes, 12 to 14 minutes a game of play time. Yo, you need more than that to be able to develop. To develop, you at least need like 25 minutes a game to be able to really develop those skills. And I don't think they're giving him that type of minutes.
So what do you say to those critics out here who say that Obi ain't that guy? Get rid of him. He's a done deal.
Nah, I don't think that. I think he's still deserving the chance to be able to develop. But I will say this, though. If he's able to develop elsewhere and we could get some picks out of it or some players, then I'll go for it. But I think for us to say that he's done and that's what he is in regards to his potential, there's more for him to do. And I think he just needs the time to be able to play on the court.
Okay. Now, back to the point guard situation. We picked up Jalen Brunson when everybody thought Emmanuel quickly was going to have that spot.
Nah, I don't think he was ready for that.
No?
Nah, because he's good as a shooter. I think he's good as a shooter, and he's good at doing his quick layup stuff that he does right on the paint area.
The floater, yeah.
But when it comes to be a commander of the whole court and be able to be that type of leader, I don't think he was ready for that.
No?
In my opinion.
In your opinion?
Yeah.
Okay, so you think he's better off in the backcourt?
Yes.
Second unit?
Yes.
And how you feel about Derrick Rose?
Well, it's hard. I mean,
because he hasn't been playing all season.
I'm not gonna lie. 2 years ago, I was really big on Derrick Rose.
But since Jalen Brunson came, right?
Yeah. It's like who? I forgot.
It's like Derrick who?
I forgot all about him.
It's Derrick who?
Yeah.
Since Jalen Brunson came.
Yeah, I mean, ever since that, I totally forgot about Derrick Rose. But I think 2 years ago, he was really doing big things for our team.
Do you think they're overlooking Derrick Rose? And that's a grave mistake, being that we got Jalen Brunson. Not taking nothing away from Jalen Brunson. I see some good things with the pickup with him.
Yeah, I think they are. I think right now the coach is probably using him to be more of a locker room leader. And I don't know what's going on with his health, but I know sometimes he does get hurt from time to time. So maybe they're using him more as a locker room leader. But they should definitely give him some time too. Like he's eating more time on the bench than he is on the court. He needs to be put back in that court.
Yeah. Do you think if Tom Thibodeau was to play Derrick Rose a little more often?
I think it would probably be in a more consistent situation. Because I'm be honest, with you, I'm kind of tired of seeing the Knicks win 5, lose 3, win 7, lose 8. It's like we need to build some consistency.
They're looking like the stock market, right?
Yeah,
You got to know when to pull out, right?
Yeah, it's like what the heck? Like 5 games great, and then 4 other games bad. It's like what's going on? And then from my understanding, we're a road team. Like whatever happened to winning at the home? We're winning home. It's not happening. You know,
Okay.
we got to learn how to win at home.
Okay. Is Julius Randle isolating the ball?
Yeah,
Is he playing ISO ball, y'all?
I believe so. Yes. I mean, I don't know how else to say it, but yes. I mean, every time he got the ball, his goal is to shoot or to lay up and not pass. And I feel like just like Carmelo Anthony, once he gets that ball, everyone just gets out the way. That's isolation. I think in some way it does hurt the team. And that's the reason I go back to Brunson. You know, he's the one who's facilitating everything that's going on in the field, like checkers or chess. And I think once he got the ball getting into close to the paint, I think passing it is his thing. But once you give it to Randall, everything just becomes frozen.
Do you think Randle is the cause of us losing a lot of these games?
No. I think I go back with we need that one additional elite player.
What about a new coach? Let's talk about Tom Thibodeau.
I'm big on the coach.
You big on the coach?
Yeah, and the reason I'm big on the coach because I have that old school mentality. I always believe that defense wins games.
Okay, but what do you say to those who say that Tom Thibodeau don't know how to rotate his players?
I will agree with that. But I'm still a fan. I feel like with him, he always have 7 players that pretty much plays the entire game. And I think because of that, the rotation does mess it up. But when you think about the rotation we have, those are the best 7 we have to begin with.
All right.
So I don't
man.
blame him for playing those 7.
Okay, man. Listen, I want to thank you for coming on Real Talk with Nick. He don't got a Nick cap on, y'all, but it is a New York. That's right, baby. Let's go.